Can I admit something?
Yeah.
Every man secretly likes to be the smaller spoon.
It's for all of my people who be fighting depression. When you think about your life,
All
you can't
right.
help but
Welcome to July episode of No X Podcast. We had a big week, big June for us.
Oh man,
Men's
busy.
mental health, and we got to MC the J4. We got the honor of taking Danny to her first J4. How was that for you? What was your first impressions of that?
My first impression was it was interesting. I didn't expect. Okay, parking, very interesting. There's no parking lot.
Yeah.
Nope.
Do you guys have a parking lot in
Yeah.
California? Like a dedicated parking lot to like the event space?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and so
Is there like a lot of spots for everybody over there?
yeah,
Oh,
but then see they charge for parking.
oh,
Yeah.
So free parking,
how much is it usually then?
$20.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably pay 20 because
Yeah.
I had to keep like going back and forth, left and right, and it took a
Oh.
while to find parking this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were pretty we parked pretty far too. And we just parked residentially. And fortunately somebody was like pulling out as we pulled in. And he like kind of waved us in and was like, hey, just come park over here. And so we were pretty fortunate for that. Like
Yeah.
super lucky.
It's that Minnesota nice.
Yeah.
Right? So
No, I'm
Minnesota-
joking.
yeah. So first impression, parking, different. But when we walked in, it was cool that it was free. That was really interesting. And I don't know. I thought it was going to be busier,
Mm-hmm.
right? But then there were a lot of teams playing, and I think the field, it's just so big
Yeah.
that it looks like there weren't that many, but then it was a lot.
Yeah, and like I have to be honest, like confession, I haven't been there in like years, probably almost a decade. We were there the last time we were there before my daughter was born, and she's like 6, turning 7 now. And it was just vastly different. We were still paying for it at the time. I think the layout was so different.
Was the food area still on that hill?
Yep, the food was still up on that hill. One thing that like caught my attention right away was how clean it was. I've
Yeah.
never seen it that clean. I don't know if you've been there pretty recently, so I don't know if like
No.
this year was any different than the prior years. But since I've been there, it has never been that clean. And there were people like working people, like sanitation people, cleaning out the toilets.
Actively. Yeah.
Yeah, like I've never seen that before. Like so, they put that grant money to use.
Oh,
So
heck
like
yeah.
you know, I
Yeah. I think every part of J4 was relatively clean. I mean, I saw some posts later at the soccer fields.
yeah.
It was like trash everywhere.
Yeah.
But
Those are the athletes like in the athlete area.
oh no, just
Oh.
specifically the soccer fields. Like
Okay.
football
where-
was clean, volleyball whatever is fine. But I mean I saw a post. I don't know how accurate that is, but but they did say after everybody left, the cleaning crew cleaned it right up and it's looking brand new.
Yeah,
again.
yeah. Like that was one thing like that kind of blew me away. Like it has never been that clean, and it's never been like I'm used to it being like super crowded and dusty and it was like hot and muggy, but like I'm used to being shoulder to shoulder with everybody, and for me like that can get a lot for me. So like I've just never had like a great experience walking
Yeah.
through there.
I also feel I think it had to do with the time of day, and
Yeah.
also it was Sunday.
Yeah.
So by the time we got there, I'm sure the majority of the teams that did already lose probably left. So
yeah.
I mean, if it was Saturday, I'm pretty sure it'd probably be a different turnout.
By the end of the event, there seemed to be more though, but which makes sense. Like people are there to watch like the finals and
Yeah.
stuff like
Yeah,
that. Watch
that
like all
makes
the
sense.
games conclude. But we were supposed to do the sliding down the hill with a piece of cardboard.
I know. We just ran out of time.
Yeah, and there was no cardboard on the floor. Usually,
Yeah.
no. Usually, there's like just cardboard everywhere, trash everywhere. Like, and you can just literally grab a piece of cardboard on the hillside and just slide down on it.
Yeah,
that's
we didn't
what
get
I-
to do that. I was excited
Yeah.
for that.
That was
I was looking
fun.
forward.
That would have been fun. But as I was looking around, I was like, "Where's all the trash? Like, where's all the cardboard? Like,
You have to ask one of the vendors.
yeah, like." And so, and we weren't about to do that. But also, like, it was cool to be there for something like because I haven't played a sport there for a while, and so it was kind of cool to be there. You know, because we were emceeing the music concert.
Yeah.
And so it was like cool to be there for a specific event. And by the time that event ended, I was
Same.
bad.
I mean,
Yeah.
even after the event ended, we went to go watch football for a little bit, and I know that there was like a really big thing that was happening on
Mm.
the men's finals, where some type of fight or something. We wanted to just kind of stay longer to
Yeah.
watch, but we were just beat. We're like, you
Yeah.
know what? Let's just get out of here.
Yeah, before the
Yeah.
fight really starts happening.
Yeah. I know, well,
Before they notice you or hey, you were that guy
No,
talking
You're the
shit on
loud
the
guy.
video.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Huh.
no. We left just because we were so tired.
Yeah.
It was.
How
pretty
long did
insane.
you guys stay? Because we kind of lost you. Yeah.
We probably stayed for another like hour.
Oh,
Yeah, because
okay.
we went to
Yeah.
go watch the women's final,
Yeah.
and then we wanted to see a little bit of the men's final, but then they had to delay it for whatever reason.
Yeah, I heard about some controversy with the sports stuff too. You guys want to get into that?
Yeah, I didn't. See, I know nothing about the sports stuff. I know
Oh,
J4
okay.
is all about sports. I watched like 2 seconds of soccer, half
Yeah.
a second of football, and then
That's
I
all
did.
you need,
Yeah.
Daddy.
That's it.
That's
And I
all
was
you
like-
need. You
I got it.
Sports!
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Right there.
Two
Yep.
seconds.
Yeah, and I'm like, I got
Yeah.
it.
Like, cause
All right, but what was the
I
controversy?
saw somebody post about like if they should, because right now there's a rule about the 3 non-Hmong
Yeah.
people on the field, and they were talking about whether or not they should limit it even more.
Yeah.
Was that the controversy? Or-
No, there's that, but there were also like fighting controversy.
Oh, okay.
About
People
how
fighting.
people fighting, because back in the day, if there was like any type of fights, that whole team would get disqualified.
Yeah.
This year again, I wasn't there. I don't know. This is what I read.
Yeah.
You know, a player from one team, I believe it was East Coast Squad, and another player, what team? I'm sorry. They got into it, and those two were just kind of ejected, and
Yeah.
you know they
Oh,
couldn't play
so
anymore.
the individuals were
Yeah,
ejected, not the
yeah.
whole team.
Because if you think about it that way, you know, you can have a bench player from whatever team that's never see playing time
Yeah.
go swing at someone's star player.
Yeah.
So I always
Right.
thought that the whole team would get disqualified.
Yeah.
But then again, you know, it was it was like semifinals.
Yeah.
So
They
if that-
kind of
if that
it'd be
happened-
tough to
yeah.
Disqualified.
disqualify the team, and then now you just don't have a finals game
Yeah.
essentially. But yeah, I see what you mean. But because essentially now you just have a dedicated crash out person on your team. That you just, if you're
Aaron the
like
plumber,
losing,
bro.
you're down bad. Now you just send in the crash out team to just go and throw hands. You know.
We need an Aaron
That's
the
a
plumber.
strategy in
Yeah.
itself.
Hey. Well, I mean, hey, if they're not willing to do anything or to nip it in the butt or
Mhm.
like to really hold these teams accountable,
Right.
maybe that is the move. Maybe next year everybody just have a dedicated crash out guy, right? That just goes and because
Starts a fight.
they're not gonna kick out the whole team. Why not, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
But yeah, I see what you mean. That is kind of like I did see the video. And then it did confuse me a little bit because I saw that video and I saw the same people in the same jerseys holding the trophy at the end, and I was thinking about that, but I didn't really put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to speak too much just because I don't know the whole story. At the end of the day, that kind of does suck. I mean, fighting in general kind of sucks. But,
Yeah.
You know.
I guess I want to say this too. Like, I think my personal take about like the fighting in the community. I think a lot of people, Hmong people, give other Hmong people a lot of guff about like the fighting and stuff.
Oh yeah,
But I think it happens within all communities.
it
right?
does.
Yeah.
Right?
It does.
Like, and I think we just put a hyper focus on it because we're Hmong people ourselves.
Yeah, because it's within the community. I mean, I'm sure the other people around, you know, in their community at least, they would probably see more of their own fights. you
Yeah.
know.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's talk about this. In hockey, fighting's encouraged. In
Yeah.
rugby, fighting's encouraged.
Yeah.
In lacrosse, fighting's
Yep.
encouraged, right? So we encourage fighting in a sportsman-like ship
Yeah.
kind of thing. But then why are we fighting at the club with chairs and tables?
Oof.
Why are we swinging at like that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been to an event where
Yeah.
they did do that. That's cool.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I almost said
Yeah.
cool, but I don't
My
know.
mommy and daddy say I'm never allowed to go to those kinds of places
Right. Because they be fighting.
because y'all be fighting with
Yeah.
chairs.
Hey, is the camera like turned? Like,
Tilted?
is it tilted?
A little.
A
You want me to
little?
fix it?
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Is that okay? Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Uh,
There we go. Okay, guys. We
There
also
we
need a
producer.
producer. Yeah, we need a producer that can keep an eye on all this stuff. Now I think you're a little bit out of the
Okay.
frame. Okay. All right, what should we just keep running, or should we just try to start it over?
I think you can run with it.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
we can run with
yeah,
that.
we can just edit it and post.
Yep.
But yeah, I think
fighting.
Yeah, every community fights.
Mhm.
You know, I think at Laotian events.
I haven't been to one
Do you-
in a long time, but when I did go to those when I was younger, we did have like the gangbangers. They would like throw bottles at each other,
Yeah.
which honestly might be worse than chairs because you hit someone in the head of the
With a
bottle
bo-
from like,
yeah,
really hard.
Yeah.
But then again, I've never seen someone get like a full-fledged shot with a chair either.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't know.
WWE
yeah.
style. Oh yeah, yeah. But like,
Uh-huh.
and I'm sure those conversations within that community is similar to like a lot of the conversations within the Hmong community during our fights. Because every time there's a fight, we always kind of go, oh, like Hmong Chilu Hmong, like Hmong people don't love other Hmong people, and this is why we don't have a country. Or they'll always go like, they'll always be like they'll always like.
First to just pull stuff out just to start attacking each
Yeah,
other.
well, they always say some stuff, but I think like infighting happens within all community, and I
Yeah.
think we have a hyper focus on it just because it's in our community, but it happens in every other community. Come on, like
Yeah.
Everyone
like,
fights.
yeah.
Just like everybody
on.
loves each other,
Yeah.
everybody fights each other.
Yeah.
I used to work. I worked at I volunteered at a non-Hmong event,
There you
and
go.
there was fights left and right. I'm sure those communities, like, I'm sure they're in the chats, like, or in the comment section, having those same conversations.
Mhm.
Like, hey, like, where's the love? Like, why does this always happen in our events?
Why can't we have nice things?
Yeah, exactly.
exactly.
Yeah. And so, but I'm sure those conversations are being had within those.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so it's not. I don't know. I think we make a big stink of it out of it just because it's within our community, but I don't
'Cause we're
know.
close to it,
happens. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because like we're not paying attention to the Laotian community like that because it
Yeah.
doesn't particularly involve us directly,
Yeah.
right? And so, but I'm sure you know how Kelly's Vietnamese. I'm sure you pay attention more now about Vietnamese culture too, right?
Yeah.
a little
And
bit, yeah.
so,
Yeah. And like
but
maybe we just as people just stop stop hyping it up. Yo, stop commenting, stop
Mhm.
sharing. If you don't want that stuff like
It's
to be like passed around, or just stop making it a thing. I think you continue to make it a thing by continuing to share and comment on it.
you know what's
Yeah.
hella
Yeah.
funny though? I think it's comedic how the Hmong population though, like the white cowboy, everyone started dressing like that man for Halloween. I think this happened last year.
Oh.
And then
yeah,
that following Halloween, everyone dressed up as like a full like everywhere. It's so funny. Do you remember
Did
the
you
white
remember-
cowboy?
yeah.
I need to look this up.
So
I'm sure I've seen it.
There
but-
was a fight, and there was this dude wearing a cowboy hat and like a white t-shirt or something. And then it became like the biggest Halloween costume between like
In the
amongst
Hmong
Hmong people.
community.
And like
that's cool.
yo, that is the thing. That is the thing. Like,
Hilarious.
yo, we can't even get one of our clips to go viral, right?
Mhm.
Like we're out here talking about important stuff, talking about bettering the community and all that stuff. Yeah, we can't even get that to go viral. But this motherfucker throwing bottles, busting people in the knocking people out.
And he's dressed as a cowboy.
And now he's like the most popular thing for Halloween. Come on. Hey.
Pang wants y'all to dress like him for
Yeah,
Halloween.
Yes, come on.
Dang.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, I'm not telling the people that are fighting to do better. You as the audience, Hmong people do better together. Stop sharing that. Stop commenting on that, please. Like, yo, y'all are the ones adding fuel to the fire. Y'all are the ones making it worse. So do better, Hmong people. And hey, I'm not going to talk anything bad about the people actually fighting because I'm not trying to meet
Y'all keep
none of
doing
those
you.
guys in person. So, but to everybody else, do better.
Yeah, just do what we do or I do. We send it into our chats and talk about it.
Yeah,
But then
exactly.
we don't comment or
Yeah.
share. We share to
Come
each
on.
other, but that's it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
so
what
funny.
we need.
Mhm.
All right, for an episode, we just need to start fighting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's gonna fight?
Yeah.
We will draw names.
Yeah.
The three of us.
Yeah,
I will
we'll just
already
fight, and then
throw
when
it-
somebody breaks it up. Yeah.
I'll already throw in the white flag.
Yeah.
I lose.
Yeah, we just Danny just knocked
No,
out Cam,
yeah,
and
the
then I have to
thing
like
is-
separate them. Ah!
I'm not even I don't even look like
Yeah.
a fighter, so
That's
like,
why it would be
people-
best if you are the one throwing the punch.
I
Yeah.
start it.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
start the fight.
Yeah, we just say something crazy misogynistic, and then you're like, women. Yeah.
Oh man.
All right.
All right, but
Yeah.
okay, so J4 is not just about fights.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
So-
actually, let's go back to the other topic you brought up about the 3 non-Asians.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, okay. I guess I don't know. I've always.
Oh, actually, and then Danny, are you aware of that? The rule
No.
is you can have 3 non-Asians play on a side at a time. So you can have like a black, white, another black person playing, and then the rest has to be Asian though. The other 6
Yeah.
has to be Asian.
What's
Yeah.
what do we consider the Asians? Is it East Asians? Do we consider like
It's
Any
South
Asian
Asians?
or is it just
What if they're like-
Hmong?
yeah.
what if they're like Palestinians?
the-
Like they're
that's the thing.
technically
We-
from Asia.
I don't know the official rule book, but then like does half Asians count?
Yeah.
What if I'm a quarter Cambodian,
Ooh.
right? Or something
now
like
you
that.
can have 6 of
Ooh,
you guys.
yeah.
out there.
Technicalities now.
Yeah.
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 Damn.
But I don't know how strict the rule is. I believe I don't know. Don't quote me on this. I remember back then they would ask for birth certificate.
Birth
Um,
certificate. Yo, it is
something like
not that
But,
serious.
but now I don't know if they do
Wow.
that anymore.
How much money
Yo,
are you winning?
I know that is
Yeah.
so crazy.
Well, back then I think back then was a lot more strict.
okay.
Now it's like I mean me personally I would see a team they did have questionable amount of non-Asians.
Yeah.
Then again I don't know them. They might be
Yeah.
Indian, just look really tall and black, but they're Indian. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they happen to run a 440.
Yeah, and they're snagging a ball out the air.
Yeah,
freaking
yeah, one handed.
40-inch vertical.
yeah, exactly.
But
Y'all are
Yeah.
saying my Hmong brothers can't do that?
they
yeah,
can.
yeah.
I
you
just
know,
haven't seen it. No, I'm joking.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
yeah. You know, since I've stopped, I
Alright.
mean, you know.
Y'all need to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. Like I've always been kind of like against that rule,
mhm.
but I've always kind of been like, hey, just let everybody play, because at the end of the day, like when you get into the nitty gritty, it
Mhm.
gets tricky.
Yeah.
What do you consider Asian, and are you really gonna ask people to like provide paperwork? Like, what are you
Or-
gonna do? 23andMe everybody?
Or just
Like,
change it to 100% Hmong.
yeah.
Remember that? I mean, that's
Yeah,
what-
but
I
then
think that's
you
what
know,
the-
but then now you got a lot of the mixed kids coming up.
yeah. Oh yeah,
and
that's true.
there's a lot more mixed kids coming up, and now what are you gonna do with that? Are you really gonna not let them play just because?
Their
like-
dad's white.
Yeah, I like how
don't-
you said specifically their dad's white,
Oh,
because it's always the dad's white,
Is
right?
that a thing?
yeah.
oh,
It's never like
Never the mom's white.
It's never the mom's
Huh.
white, right?
I mean-
I like
mean-
how you said the
I mean,
dad's white.
it came from.
Cam said it. Yeah, Cam said it. It wasn't me.
Hey.
It must have came. It must have came
You know what?
from prior
Experience
that I've seen.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, you
Yeah.
know, what? I never thought about that.
You ever
Yeah.
see
Huh.
white moms with Hmong dads?
Have you ever?
I have-
well, your
I have-
brother is about
I
it,
have
right?
yeah, my brother's married to a white lady.
And
God, you know, it sounds bad to like
Kang's brother?
simplify them to like just that.
yeah,
You know,
Yeah,
they're
but-
awesome people. So
But the
shout out-
dynamic
shout
of
out-
the
yeah,
relationship
yeah.
is
Yeah.
a Hmong
Mm.
man with a
yeah,
white
yeah.
woman.
And then I have another friend who he's got kids, and their kids are like grown now. So
Mhm.
but it was like a Hmong man and a white lady. So shout out to them. They were always been like supportive of me and Barb. So.
Aw.
But so
Right.
there's a few out there.
Mhm.
Yeah. There's a few out there.
But
Yeah.
the going back to the thing about like
Mm-hmm.
the ratio,
yeah.
why is it a problem?
A problem in terms of having 3 non-Asians, or
Yeah, for the gay. I mean, I'm kind of confused because I didn't even know that was a thing.
yeah, they did it because so what I think, or at least some of the arguments that I've read online, they wanted to keep it mostly Hmong because it's the Hmong Freedom Festival. They want to keep
Yeah.
it within the community because if they open up to every race, we're gonna have so many non-Asian teams.
That makes sense.
And like
Yeah.
and like semi-pro teams from other states just come and win because the prize is just pretty substantial,
What is
Yeah.
the prize?
Last time I checked, I'm pretty sure it might be more like 7,000.
Ooh.
Oh, no
Whoa.
wonder it's serious. No wonder you don't need birth
Oh.
certificate.
Yeah, let me
Yeah,
look it up.
I guess when it's that much money involved, because
Yeah.
well, what's the buy-in?
Buy-in's usually 300.
Ooh.
So you
Um,
can. That's like 2,000% of your buy-in. You can potentially win. Yeah, I'm getting. I'm getting
Immediately, Peng's
Yeah.
like, sign me up.
Yeah, I'm getting every non-Hmong person I know. Yeah, I'm getting every washed-up D1 athlete that didn't turn pro on my team.
He's gonna go recruit at U of M.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I know you're not making it pro. I know you're not getting drafted. Come, just join me.
You
Yeah,
could
I'm the
win.
pit. Yeah,
You could win.
Yeah.
We'll go.
yeah, because that's the reason why like a lot of people come from out of state too. I know back in the day,
Ah.
like Wisconsin used to have way better prizes and was cheaper too, because they had like grants and all that. This
Yeah.
year, obviously, I haven't kept tabs with it. It might be different.
Yeah.
But then back in the day, you would just go to Wisconsin like a weekend, win like 4,000, just drive back.
Wow.
Especially the teams that won a lot, man, they're just making money
Damn.
putting the team account.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, I need to get into
Somebody
sports.
could make a living on it. Yeah, yeah.
I know.
That's
I
what.
need
We,
to-
yeah, we need a no eggs.
Yeah, sure.
All right. I mean,
Yeah.
y'all won't win with me on it, so I will recruit for you.
Yeah, that gets tricky. I see the point, and at the end of the day, this is a celebration of the community. We want to give opportunities for our young people to get involved with sports, and it's supposed to be like this fun, friendly activity. So maybe is to get rid of that. Do we just get rid of like that large, crazy prize? But then,
There's no incentive
yeah,
to
Yeah, I don't
play.
know.
I mean, you should just play because you love it, right?
Can I ask, are the same amount of people playing now and
Than
back then?
previously? No.
no?
Back then it used to be way, way bigger.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
There used to be I forgot how many teams I counted,
Yeah.
but it maybe probably decreased by at least like 30.
I would
Wow.
say there's always like a sport that's trending, and then you have a large group of the people that just plays. Like I think for a little while it was like volleyball. Well, for a long time it was like football, so everybody played football,
Mhm.
and then it was like volleyball. So then a lot of those guys that just played to like be a part of a team
Right.
eventually went to go play volleyball, and then
Oh.
and then it became cornhole,
Yeah.
and then it became something else.
Okay,
you
this
know.
is the thing.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but yeah, first place was 7,500. Second place was 4,500, and third place 3,000.
No
So if
wonder.
you're top three, you would make a good amount of money.
Yeah.
And that's not just flag football either. Soccer is also 7,500.
Soccer is great. Yeah.
Men's
Wow.
volleyball, and their roster's a lot smaller, so that 7,500 goes a long way,
7,500
for
Wow.
volleyball.
volleyball.
We need to start jumping, man.
Yeah, right, dude.
J-
I've seen
that-
some of those volleyball players.
Yeah, dude,
Oh my
they
God.
can get up.
Yeah, we in college we hosted this volleyball tournament, and I had some dumb friends that's like never played a sport in their life, and they're like, "Wait, we're giving out this much money to go play volleyball? We should just make a team and go play." And I'm like, "No, like these guys can actually play."
Mhm.
And they do it, and in the beginning where you're like bumping and
Yeah.
setting the ball up to each other, dude, we're the opposite team is like spiking the ball at us, and we're
Yeah.
kind of like we don't know how to answer
They're
it.
flinching.
Yeah, we're just kind of like trying not to get hit by the ball, and we're like, I was like, I told y'all, I was like, what do y'all expect? Like these guys take this stuff
They're
seriously.
for
Like, yo,
reals.
we don't even play rec, intramural.
Yeah,
like,
we don't even play once a month. And
Yeah,
we want to
like,
try
yo,
to make some easy money.
Stop! Like, it is not an easy money because these are like these guys like practice. These
Yeah.
guys take this stuff like serious.
And they're pretty athletic too.
Yeah, and so I guess
That
I
makes
don't
sense.
know what the solution is. I'm not gonna.
Mhm.
I like the idea of wanting to get more of our people involved in
Mhm.
sports and creating this space for that we can all play and have fun together. If you want to do that, maybe you get rid of some of the prize money, but then also, yeah, it's kind of the gamesmanship, right? Like
Yeah,
to open it up to everybody,
Mhm.
right? And the good, that's what's great about sport, right? It's the good play.
Mhm.
Doesn't matter what race, if there is no like diversity quota, if you're good, you'll play. And unfortunately, that means that a lot of our Hmong brothers and sisters may not get to play.
Mhm.
So in the spirit of sports,
Well,
you gotta
th-
let the people play.
then at the opposite end of the spectrum,
Yeah.
then why won't the good Hmong players just go to the regular football league?
Yeah,
I-
exactly.
instead of staying in
Because
Hmong.
then they can't
Ooh.
compete. Yeah,
Yeah,
they-
so-
yeah.
Look at Cam make a good
Yeah.
argument.
Yeah, so I mean, I think personally, I think they would just need to be a little bit more strict on the non-Asian rule, or maybe
Yeah.
even instead of 3, make it 2.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Is that your
My proposal?
yeah, is that your proposal? Make it
Make
2?
it 2 and non-Asians, and then
Yeah.
we'll
And
get
then 2 years from now they'll go 1.
and
Because
then
that,
oh, that's
yeah,
true. That's
and
how it
then
starts.
the
That's how
next
it starts.
year it'll be
Yeah,
like,
cut it
nah, we
down.
So
can't have
obviously
none of y'all in here.
we don't have the answer.
We
We'll-
can't have y'all types in here.
We'll just
None of y'all types in here. Y'all are not welcome here.
we'll
like
just
10
we'll
years
just
from now.
let them worry about it.
Yeah, that's where it gets tricky, right? Because it's just right. You start saying
Yeah.
3, or you start going down to 2. Now you start kind of going, well, you know what? What's 2? Who qualifies as this? Now then it gets weird, and it
I'm
gets,
just glad
yeah.
that we don't have to decide
Yeah.
because that sounds
It
sounds
yeah.
stressful. And
Yeah.
then once it happens, no matter what, you're gonna get hate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I guess like ultimately whoever is in charge of it has to understand that whatever decision that they make, they just stand on it. I don't know,
Yeah.
Danny, how you feel?
I feel no particular way.
Yeah.
Either way.
She's like, I'm gonna stay out of this one. I'm gonna stay out
Yeah.
of this one.
The thing is, I understand the restriction on, having non-Hmong players because it is a Hmong cultural event, right?
Yeah.
And we want to keep it, like you said, for the Hmong players who
Yeah.
don't have the opportunities to
Yeah.
play in those schools or outside teams and leagues,
Yeah.
right? Amazing. Love it. I'm a very inclusive person
Mhm.
though, so I do like opening it up for other team members and teammates and teams in general. But yeah, it originally started because of it being a Hmong event, right? You
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
Hmong players to play, and back then, I remember my uncles used to play soccer. They were
Yeah.
part of all Hmong teams, and they took it serious,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so the teams that were formed, they would play during the New Year's and they would practice all year. And I remember even tennis, right?
Mhm.
And so I would have uncles playing tennis and soccer and practicing all year. So I understand
Yeah.
why they want to keep it all Hmong, but then being inclusive, I'm also like,
Yeah. Yeah.
So do I have an answer? No, we're conflicted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is tough. Like I think whoever, is
Yeah, good
you
luck.
just have to stand on whatever decision
luck.
Good
that
luck.
you make. And yeah, you're gonna get hate on it. And I'm just glad I don't have to make those types of decisions.
Exactly. We're just
you
here
know?
talking about it.
Just talking
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
Speaking of just talking about it, you guys mentioned that the food trucks are at a different location now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so because I liked what I saw.
Mhm.
I like that too.
There were a
I-
lot of food varieties.
It was a lot back in the day to have to walk all the way to the other side,
Mhm.
climb up that hill
Yep.
to get food, and the lines were never like very ergonomic. There's lines going down the hill.
Yeah.
You're standing like in this like weird angle,
Mhm.
hoping to not fall, and then people are walking around you. And I remember like people are slipping and falling as they're like just walking
Oh,
across,
geez.
and if you're standing in line, you got to kind of catch people and help people.
I don't
Yeah,
miss it, but I
yeah.
also kind of miss it because that was what every
Yeah.
time I went, it's like, let's go on the hill, man. Let's go get some food.
Yeah, yeah. I would always go and get food where the hill was less steep, like
Mhm.
towards the what was that?
The baseball field, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, this year there's like a lot of food vendors. And there were a lot of food trucks,
yeah.
right?
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I think the food trucks were good.
Were there more this time than previous years?
There were. I guess I haven't been there in a long time. I've never seen a food truck there before. It was always just tents and people were just cooking in the back.
I think there were a few last year. This year, I think there's more. I should have counted, but
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool. It was
Yeah.
like a Hmong state fair.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's essentially what it is. And I think for that reason, I liked it a lot more. It was just cleaner, and it just seemed to be better, better coordinated, better ran.
Mhm.
The fact that it was free, I thought there was just going to be a crazy influx of people.
Yeah.
Which you posted that I think you shared on our chat was that there's actually less people this
Yeah,
year than there
10,000
ever has.
less
yeah.
attendees
Yeah.
than
Very-
previous years.
I think that has a lot to do with, Hmong food is just more accessible now. I
Uh-huh.
think historically in the past, if
Mm.
you want Hmong food, you have to go to.
Or the
But
Hmong
yeah,
village or
you can go to
something.
Hmong Village now. You know,
There's a lot of different restaurants that's
yeah, there's
opened.
yeah, and
That's
so
true.
um,
Okay.
and
Well,
so
but previously, Hmong people didn't just attend it for food, right?
yeah.
Mhm.
So, are we missing 10,000 people just from food? So, like, what would
I
cause?
think
I think the event itself has just kind of died down a bit.
yeah,
Okay.
And for me personally, I mean, from what I'm seeing, I mean, from the sports perspective, I mean, there's a lot less teams. A lot of the like the older generation take pride in playing football, take pride in
yeah,
soccer,
yeah.
like your dad or parents or So and then like the newer generation just doesn't. I mean, I don't want to say you don't, but
Yeah.
But you don't.
Yeah.
I've just noticed there's
They're
less
on their
teams, right?
TikToks.
We're not proud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the older teens, we're old, we're retired, our knees hurt, our back
Yeah,
hurt. We
yeah.
can't cut, and then there's no new team to replace us. So I don't.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and I think live events in general, I think overall numbers are just going down. I think people are
Yeah,
just
that's
not
true.
as into going into like I would like to see what
Okay,
the
I'ma
numbers are
challenge
in
you
like
that
live concerts and stuff.
because the Songkran festival just keeps increasing.
Mm,
But because
Right.
that's like relatively new though. Because you do hit a peak. And I think we've hit our peak. And
Okay.
then like I think we're just kind of
just steady.
yeah,
Right,
we're
the
finding
plateau.
yeah. Because I think Songkran is still new and it's still growing. But
Mhm.
I think
Dude.
we've already taken over that whole huge area.
Yeah,
That
I mean,
field.
unless we get
the community.
more space and more parking, it's just I think we're at our capacity over
Yeah.
there. But
Mhm.
Songkran is still I think it's only been around for like 4 years, right?
Yeah, 3 or 4
yeah,
years.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that new.
And so
Yeah.
so
I like J4 though. I had a
Yeah.
good time and I had fun.
yeah.
Let's talk about the
The concert.
our favorite
Oh,
part.
Yeah.
Totally skipped her mind.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
So shout out
Oh.
Monglywood
Oh, yeah.
and BBD squad for having us out. Like it was really cool of them to like
Mhm.
have us out and
Yeah.
MC the event.
Mhm.
I don't know. Let us know how we did. Yeah. You know,
Yeah,
it was
gosh.
be kind.
Yeah, please
Yeah,
be
yeah,
nice.
yeah,
I'm
be kind.
sensitive.
Yeah. Be kind.
I
There was-
will
there-
cry.
Yeah.
there was a little bit of a learning curve on my end. I think y'all did great. I think there was like a little bit of I think I didn't hold the mic far enough. I'm like because I thought I was like yelling and screaming, so
Uh-huh.
I thought like, hey, let me not hold it all the way like up to my face.
Yeah.
So then I thought people would hear me, but then
They
like,
said, well, we couldn't hear you at all.
yeah.
So
'Cause-
Peng
Yeah.
ended up whispering the whole
Yeah.
time.
And it wasn't until like the last like 2-3 sets where I was like, okay, let me hold this thing
Uh-huh.
right up to my mouth. But
Yeah.
But I thought it was great. And I would say this too, like, I'm gonna be honest, another confession. I didn't really listen to Hmong music. Like when I go to other people's houses,
Poser, man.
dude, when I go to other people's houses, they would play it and I would hear it. And so like, people that are blown up, like
Mhm.
I hear the names and I see their stuff and it's like cool. But like
You've never.
I don't
really-
listen to like music, a lot of music in general.
Mhm.
And so
All
I
right.
wasn't going out of my way to listen to a lot of Hmong music.
Question
But,
then for both of y'all. From that concert, who was y'all's favorite performer?
Dude, Channing was pretty tight.
Of
Channing was
course.
crazy, but I mean
The
that's
crowd
okay.
came for Chetting.
Yeah, I mean him. I mean, of course.
Let me look up his name. He was the second act that we saw. I think his last name was Lee.
The one that sang at like baseball,
Oh,
like he sang the
yeah,
national
him.
anthem
I'm
before.
sorry. I'm
Yes.
The name
oh,
is
he
just
yeah.
was
passing my head.
so good.
I
Yeah.
think he may have been probably one of my favorite performance.
Beautiful voice.
And
I think the whole DJ St. Paul. group,
oh yeah.
they got the crowd going.
Well, and
Yeah,
also
'cause
they had their
that's-
kids up there, which is cool.
They
as
had
hell
the
too.
kids
That
up there
was-
dancing. It was fun. There was like that's when the crowd really started making their way
Yeah.
over, and I thought like they brought like really good energy, like and
Mhm.
so shout out to him. Like me and him we chatted a few times like off air, and he's like a really cool guy.
Yeah.
And so it was crazy. Like I tune into some music here and there, but like to hear it live and in person was like crazy. Like
Mhm.
I'm
No.
so blown away by the talent. Even a lot of those younger guys that came on like later towards the end, they were so good. Like some of those, they were like one of the girls was like 15, 16.
Oh
And
yeah,
I was talking to her and her mom and dad.
from North Carolina.
Yeah, dude, they were
Yes.
freaking amazing.
She
you
was
got that, you got the
great.
set list with you?
Yeah, I'm pulling up.
Oh my
now.
God.
Oh yeah, because I want to make sure we shout them out because like they did amazing.
They did a great job. Yeah, all the
Um,
performers did amazing.
Yeah, and so all right, I'm gonna start tuning in more. I'm gonna definitely start tuning in more because like yeah, I hear it every now and then. There's like a few of my own personal favorites that like I listen to like a lot, but that's just like a few songs here and there.
You know what I think that the difference is with Hmong music now versus back then?
Yeah.
Back then it used to be more band,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so like it was harder to kind of just pay attention because if you didn't go to their concerts, you didn't really listen to their music,
Yeah.
right? And now I think with music streaming, people are individualizing their taste in music and they're
Yep.
putting it out, and it's really freaking amazing.
And it's no longer just your sad koshia song.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
like there's pop, you
Yo,
got your hardcore rap.
Yo,
yeah,
I was
dude.
like,
And
hey.
that's why I liked like DJ St. Paul and their set
Mhm.
because that was like really like it brought it back to the 90s. Monk Thugs and Harmony. At first I was like, Monk
Yeah.
Thugs and Harmony, that sounds familiar, you know. But then when they started performing, I was like, oh, I get it. I
It's a
get it because
play
it's
on.
a super yeah, it's a play on like
Well,
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
they're
And
listed as Hmong and Harmony.
yeah,
Hmong and
okay,
Harmony.
yeah. So shout out to those
yeah,
guys.
yeah, you want to see the
Okay.
list. So yeah, the person I was talking about was Lee.
Lee Shang.
Lee Shang.
Yeah, and he was super cool.
Yeah.
Like, you got to like
Yes.
hang out with him backstage and talk to him a bunch. Surprise was tight. Who was that? Kevin Knox.
Oh, Kevin Knox.
Kevin
was good.
Knox was
Kevin Knox was
great.
crazy
Oh my
good.
god,
Yeah.
Kevin Knox, because he was up there with Hmong Harmony, right?
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
we were like, let's go introduce him. He's like, oh, he's already up there. He's like, oh, he's already doing so well. He got it.
Yeah.
I think he got the crowd going.
Yeah.
though,
Yeah,
so
no,
we
he
would have
was-
disturbed the
yo,
energy.
That's I think that's like one of my new like favorite artists. is
Yeah,
Monk.
he was good.
But from what I sounds like, he doesn't do a lot of music.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, because he said like one of his songs that he was rapping which was really good. He says like, oh, that song's like 10 years old.
Yeah. So,
Okay, so we
so-
need.
but
Yeah.
shout out to him.
Mhm.
I thought that was really cool. And then like they had a lot of young guys coming on like
Yeah.
towards the
Mhm.
end. And I really liked the vibe just because it was again, it's no longer that Hmong old sappy sad love song.
You think we're
Yeah.
moving from the heartbreak and trauma
Yes. You know, and I'm glad because you can
to
only
like
get,
we
yeah.
made it? Because
Yeah.
like when I'm listening to these songs now, right?
Yeah. Can I
It's
see that?
changing
Yeah.
from like kakashia to like look at us kind of
Yeah.
thing. Like
Yeah,
Or-
yeah, you could always kind of go back to it, and then I'm sure in the future somebody's gonna be like, "Yo, let's go back to heartbreak songs," and it's gonna start popping.
and the thing is, everyone's heart is always broken, right?
Yeah,
so
it's-
you can always write a heartbreak song.
Dude, Justin and Jay, the
Oh, yeah.
besties.
Yes,
you called them the
the
besties.
besties.
Yeah, like,
They were
They-
young kids.
They were young,
fishing,
they were
like going
good.
outdoors.
Yeah,
Yes.
they were
Oh.
super good.
Mhm.
I was
Yes.
blown away.
Yeah.
But Desiree Shong is the
Yes.
girl from North Carolina, and I got a chance to talk to her mom and her dad. Her mom and dad is really supportive of her. Like I thought that was really cool to see like parents support their kids
Mhm.
in the arts,
Right.
and their parents look pretty young. They
Oh,
probably
of
look
course.
our age.
Yeah.
And so it was like really cool to see them like supportive of their kid, you know,
Mhm.
and it gives me like, you know, I would like to think that if my kids wanted to get involved with the arts like that, I would be too. So it's like kind of cool to see that's something new within like the monkey.
We need to bring on some parent who is supporting their child.
Your,
Yes.
your
In the
sister.
arts.
that was
Yeah,
in it,
yeah, I had her
There you
on
go. Oh
the
my
first
gosh.
season, and it was like really cool. Like I had both my sisters on because then my niece is in gymnastics, and then my nephew is snowboarding, and so.
You
But
know-
like I would like to see I would like to have them on, you know,
Yeah.
Desiree's parents on and Desiree on. Yeah, I think that
You know who lives in my building? Nasreed's mom.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Oh, and he
I'm
just
gonna
said-
have her. If
Yeah.
we ever get-
Yo, you just need to start chopping up with her and get tight
I need to
with
be
her.
besties with her.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want Nasreed's mom here so we can
Yo,
interview her?
Hey,
and,
that-
and then maybe ask if she could bring Nas along.
yeah, that would be amazing.
We do always see him.
Here's the thing. All right, what's the prize of the basketball tournament? We'll have Nas. Nas
no,
come play for for a basketball team. The no ex basketball.
Yeah,
team.
he'll play on our team.
Yo, yes. Yo,
I don't think
yes.
that's fair.
Yes. No. Hey, that's only one. We can still have two
It's
more.
only-
Okay.
We're
can still have two
only
more.
allowed to have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, basketball actually has been changed to all Hmong only.
Oh, he's pretty close.
Yeah.
He's pretty close.
He's close to being
Yo,
Hmong.
we can fudge some paperworks, man. We can
Yeah.
fudge
He
some
can be
paperworks.
paying her.
Yeah. We
Well,
can make it happen.
Well, and also the good thing, he just signed like a 5-year contract with us, so he's here.
yeah.
He's here to stay for a while.
Yeah,
Oh,
good.
damn. All right.
Hey, Nas Reed.
I run into him in the elevator all the time, and
Yeah.
I'm just a bumbling idiot.
Yeah.
You're
like,
Hey, you want to play for my team?
You know what's funny? The first time
Do
I
you want
ran into
podcast?
him, I didn't know who he was. Right? I
Yeah.
was just like, oh,
He just happens to be
random
this like
tall ass
6'8"
dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then I'm like minding my business. I'm just like, damn, that dude's hella tall.
Yeah.
And then we're going down, and then someone behind, good luck at the game tonight. And I was like, oh my
yeah.
God.
All right.
he probably plays baseball. No, I'm
Yeah,
joking.
exactly.
Yeah.
He
Plays for the
plays-
Vikings.
Yeah, he plays for the Vikings. He
Yeah.
plays baseball for the Vikings.
Yes.
We're just gonna come hang out at your
Yeah.
apartment.
Yeah, we're just
like,
gonna sit there.
during the game day.
No, and we're gonna sit in the elevator. This one there. Oh, here.
Going up
here.
and
Yeah,
down.
going up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, parents supporting their children,
Mhm.
amazing.
Yeah.
right?
I thought that was.
And then if you want to think about it, what about the other side of the spectrum where their kids onto this stuff too,
Ooh.
right? I mean, not to say that
Yeah.
they're doing this, but then
Yeah.
there are others where the helicopter parents
Yeah.
they're making their kids do this. But
Yeah.
then again,
They never became the athlete that they
Yeah.
wanted to be, so that they
Mhm.
forced it upon their
Mhm.
kid.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're there yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think our parents now feel that passionate about sports yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
We might be that generation.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
might be
y'all-
that
y'all.
parents,
yeah. If
I never turned pro, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna force. Yeah, that's
So
a good
you
thing.
gotta-
Good thing I
Yeah.
don't have any sons.
No,
No,
Yeah.
no. You know what?
Yeah.
Our parents never forced sports on us, but
Mhm.
they try to make us be doctors and lawyers.
Oh yeah.
Right? So that's the pressure we're talking about.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we're gonna have that same energy, but towards
To
sports.
be
Yeah,
pro
yeah,
athletes
yeah.
at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
man, that sucks.
So okay, so we talked about the music, we talked about J4. Next topic for you guys. Okay, so I saw an old friend over the weekend, and I realized when I gave him a hug, I haven't seen him in like years. Dear friend, I grabbed him by the back of the head. Right?
Like you were about to make out with him.
Yeah. I was like, I hugged him. Like, Cam, come here. Sorry, Cam. But I was like this. So and I thought like
I've never done that ever.
I noted that. Really?
I've never
Really? No. But it's just like you hug and then you're just
Yeah.
kind of like you're
Yeah.
rubbing the back of their hair. You're like, yo, I
Yeah.
missed you. I ain't seen you in like
maybe I should
like
try that.
like a minute.
And then
You
let's see.
know,
Let's see.
that sounds like a dad hug.
Mhm.
Was that
Yeah.
disrespectful for it?
No.
Did I
No.
just sun
No,
him?
yeah,
No.
you
sunned
just
him?
like I missed you so much. I think
Yeah.
you're just so
But he
much of
did
a
it to me
dad
too.
now.
He
You're
did it to me.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know if he did it to me first, and I was like, hey, hold on, you can't sun me. But
we're sunning each other.
But like and I registered that in, and I was like, was that weird? And then I wanted to bring it up on our next podcast because I was like,
The man hug.
when like what are different types of man hugs? When is that allowed? Like to grab the back of the head and just kind of rub.
Well, let's ask this. How do you usually hug your guy friends, or how do you dap them up? How do you shake their hands? How do you usually do it?
Okay, so on all spectrums,
Yeah.
right? You have the friend hug,
Uh-huh.
which is the hug. My hips are far away from your hips.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah,
Right?
I know
Usually,
that.
like like if I'm like hugging a girl that like I'm not close with, it's like the
It's just putting your arm and
Yeah, yeah,
like that,
yeah,
like that, and
yeah.
like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then that's like level 1, and then level 2 is like
Well,
we're closer,
yeah.
and I guess hips touching, I guess whatever.
Uh-huh.
And so like I think that's where a friend
like
is.
like a sister, like you would
Yeah,
hug a sister.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, or like a friend.
Yeah.
So then like if
So
I hug
closer.
a friend, like a close friend, like I'm like actually like hugging him, bringing it in. The next level would be the pat on the back, the rub on the back, and then the level after that is the rub on the head, like But I guess like who is that reserved for? And like,
Well,
when was the last time you guys were given that type of
I
hug?
have
And-
never hugged anyone. Like,
Really?
first of all, I'm freaking short.
yeah, that's
So
Oh yeah,
I would
guess
have
it-
definitely-
Well, dude, you're my height. We're the same height. What do you mean?
just
Yo.
I can't be rubbing men's heads.
Well,
like
well,
that.
Or like girlfriends.
no,
Girlfriend.
for girl hugs, it's just regular. Is it just hugs or just right?
No, see, it varies again too,
Yeah.
right? You have the I don't think we do the far hug, but like the hey girl, like
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
friendly,
that's the friend hug. Yeah,
the,
yeah. Like,
oh,
yeah, you're
yeah.
hugging your friend's girl. You're like, hey,
Yeah,
what's
exactly.
up?
Hey,
Yeah.
right? Like I acknowledge you're here. I don't want
Yeah.
to. I don't want you to think there's anything.
Yeah.
And then that goes for female friends or male friends. Like
Yeah.
hey, right?
Yeah.
And then you have your girlfriend that you're close with, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I missed you,
Yeah.
right? And then you have your best girlfriends where like you jump on them and
Yeah. Okay, the jumping is crazy.
yeah.
I haven't done that one yet. I guess I can't jump.
I'm
It'd
just like
I'm too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might hurt somebody if I jump on somebody. But yeah, sorry, go on.
yeah, no. And those are my hugs, right?
Okay.
But I don't think I've ever had anyone rub my head.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not a girl thing because you can potentially mess up their hair.
Yeah, I've had my guy friends like hug me and kiss me my head,
Mhm.
Yeah.
like, but
Mhm.
that's I know it's not sexual.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
very
yeah,
friendly.
yeah, yeah.
It's like a you're my little sister kind of thing.
I don't know. Like,
yeah.
I felt right doing that. And
Oh, no,
like I was in that moment, I was kind of like, yo, I do miss this guy. And I was like, I'm so happy to see this guy. And I was like overjoyed. And we both did it. And we were both kind of laughing. And like, we weren't even drunk or anything. It was just kinda
Oh,
like,
that was my next question. I was
Yeah.
like,
Sounds like
did
you
you have
drunk?
a few drinks?
No, not even.
Okay.
Yeah, not even. So I was just genuinely happy to see him. So I guess
How long had you?
this
to
was
not
like a
see each other?
child, probably like 2-3 years.
Okay.
Childhood friend, role model for me. Somebody
Aw.
I've looked up to my whole life, and like, I'm like, me and my wife are close to him and his wife. Shout out Long, dude. I miss you so much, man. He said he's coming back up here to Minnesota from Arkansas or from Oklahoma. So can't wait to have you back. But anytime
So-
I see you, I will give you that hug and I will rub you in the head, and I expect that in return.
So it's more endearment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You've
I see
never,
that.
you guys have never done
I've-
that. Like it could be compared to the jumping on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I haven't
Yeah.
seen you in so long. Like I've
Yeah.
missed your
Yeah.
presence.
Yeah.
But the head rub. I'm thinking my uncles do that to me.
Oh yeah. So
You
dang.
little kid.
So they're
Yeah.
like
Hey,
this,
Hi, kid.
and I'm like, oh, I remember because I'm fixing my hair, and I'm like, oh yeah, I hated that.
Oh, okay. So yeah, maybe it's not like a thing that girls do to each other then.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
But how do you? I guess like how do you hug Cam? Like you as a guy.
I in general, I'm not a hugger. Unless other people initiate it first.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. But then the majority of the time is the OG the old way where you grab the hand, you shake the hand, and you bring it in. Like
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
and
yeah,
tap twice.
yeah.
1, 2. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
There's always. Okay.
And I've heard men never hug longer than a second too.
Yeah.
Right? It's like a
Yeah, like me and the guy picked each other up. Like we damn near picked each other up. Yeah. I have been picked up during a hug.
okay.
And
Have
you
you
know
ever?
what? I think I have too. But
Yes.
but then only during like where maybe we went to like a bar or something, and then I saw like a friend from across, like, hey, what's
Yeah.
up? And then they a little
Yeah.
overjoyed and just like
Yeah, I like to
Yeah.
be picked up. That's
Yeah,
I want like to
of
be
course,
lifted.
yeah.
yeah.
It's just like a human quality,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
It feels like,
yeah.
oh. And see, as girls, it's nice because it's easy for us to be picked up,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and it doesn't look weird. But like,
How close does a guy have to be to give you the hug and pick you up?
me,
Yeah.
as a girl,
Unless I guess it could just be if that's their thing, then that's their thing, right?
yeah.
But if it was like normally not something that they do and they just started doing that out of randomly,
Yeah,
it'd be
like
weird, right?
typically, if I don't want every
Yeah.
one of my
this
male-
is in the past. Like
All of a
anytime
sudden, all of a sudden, we see
Yeah.
Danny.
she's just gonna throw in her hair like.
Actually, I don't like to be touched.
Yeah,
there you go.
All right, yeah, don't, yeah.
No, but like I have certain friends who
Yeah.
do pick me up, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like and they're the bigger guys
Yeah,
that are
yeah.
able to pick me up. But
Yeah.
I'm just like, cool. But I don't think I have a lot of friends who are picking me up,
Yeah.
which I'm like, I'm kind of an adult, so kind
Yeah,
of.
don't yeah, yeah,
Kind
Almost
of.
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like last time, I had a friend, bodybuilding friends from my bodybuilding days, and like he would just always pick me up, and he'd be like, yeah, and you know he's like a bigger guy than me, and so he'd like give me a hug and pick me up. Like, it feels kind of nice. Like I could fall asleep in your arms, you know. He has some
Barb-
nice round shoulders too, so I could have been like, yeah,
You're
We have
lucky.
to have
Yeah.
Barb start picking you up.
yeah. Oh, dude, I would love that. I would
Oh my
love that,
gosh.
Barb.
Yeah, I would too, actually. I would also like to
Okay.
be picked because
So-
look, like even when you're on a stroller or something, or not a stroller, like a chair, someone pushes you. That's
Oh.
nice too.
Hey,
I want
just to be taken care of.
We want to be
So
kids.
men
again.
like to be taken care
hey, come
Yeah.
on.
of. Which one of y'all like to be taken care of?
Come
Yeah.
on.
You men.
Hey,
Yeah.
Can I admit something?
Yeah.
Every man secretly likes to be the smaller spoon. Can I admit something?
Yeah.
Every man secretly likes to be the smaller spoon.
Oppose it. I don't oppose it.
He doesn't hate
Yeah.
it.
There you
Okay,
go. I
okay.
don't oppose.
Okay.
Cam's
This
not
is-
hating.
Uh-huh.
Every man in a relationship, look, try it, and you know, in
You
your
know-
in your future relationship, make them their smaller spoon. They're going to
In my
appreciate
previous
it.
relationships where I was the big spoon, he did embrace it.
Yeah.
He really
Yeah.
did. He was like, "Oh, let me kind of move into this more," and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, it's nice until it gets a little hot.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
yeah,
turn on the AC.
yeah.
Or
I do run hot. So
Yeah.
like, yeah, but I do appreciate the secrets out, guys. Sorry, guys. I put all of our secrets out. That's what I'm here to do on the podcast.
Just breaking the bro code.
We like to be the little
Ladies,
spoon,
"Give
okay?
me the big spoon."
Yeah,
once
that
in a
is
while.
that is the move. Yeah. Well, every once in a while, yeah, it's nice.
Mm.
Once in a while. Like,
Especially on
once in
a cold date. Perfect. Halloween time.
Oh.
oh, is that when you want to be the
Oh.
little spoon when it's
when
Halloween?
it's cold, it's nice.
Yeah. What's-
Anyways.
Kelly Barb?
Yeah. So, what is Kelly dressed as when she's giving you the big spoon?
Oh man. Oh no. I don't remember. No, I'm joking.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Men's hugs or just hugs in general. I don't know. And also, you know what I realized is like I am a hugger, but I think some person like called me out on it one time, and it made me super self-conscious.
What do you mean?
Kind of like
Like
where I was just like, I do naturally like to hug, and I think one time a girl was just like, "That's weird," and I'm just like,
yeah.
Oh.
okay,
I mean,
and then it made me like stop a little bit, but I don't know, but
yeah, I'm
I
like,
don't know.
I'm like the exact opposite. I mean, I would hug the other people, the other person
Yeah.
initiate. I would fist bump, and
Oh,
majority of the time I just wouldn't say anything and just leave. Sometimes, sometimes the Irish goodbye.
that is
where-
great.
Yeah.
No, that is great. Oh, you're gonna open up a whole nother.
Because I can't go around the whole room
I hate
shaking
that.
everybody's
I hate
hand.
that.
Or when you go around, they stop you and then you're there for another hour.
Yeah, I
That's why it's
hate
best to
that.
just
yeah, I hate that.
Disappear.
Dude, last time I swore I said this at around a bunch of people, and the people thought I was crazy. People thought I was rude because I was
What,
like,
Irish goodbye?
yeah, where I was just like,
Who'd you
it-
say it in front of? A bunch of Hmong
I
people?
think it was like around Hmong people, where it was like, I think it was at our live podcast where I was like, yeah, I
Oh.
kind of don't like going around.
Oh yeah, you did say
shaking
that.
hands
I
with
remember
everybody.
now.
That's a lot of work.
You did
You
say
did.
that.
And everybody looked at me like I was crazy or being rude, and I was like, "No, it's
Yeah.
just a lot of work. I'm not trying to say bye to everybody."
Now it was a lot of work. Like Daniel said, you're gonna be stuck there.
Yeah.
And then a lot of the times it's take one for the road. Have a drink before you go with me.
Yeah.
And then it's not just with me, and I get
Yeah,
to go to
there's
the next
10
person.
other
Now you-
And now you
guys,
a drink
yeah.
with them.
Yeah.
So,
I
yeah.
don't know.
And the thing is, I'm flaky already.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
So you can definitely count on me
Yeah.
disappearing.
Yeah, it's like, yo, you know, I love you.
Yeah.
You know, don't take it disrespectfully. Like,
Exactly.
I'm just gonna go.
For me, my social battery drains and I feel it. And I know it's real. It's when the dopamine is gone, it's out of me. And I'm like, nah. You can visibly see
Yeah.
it where I'm
Mhm.
like,
yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. We have a Hmong Anonymous. Are you cool reading that?
yeah, I can read it.
Yeah,
from here.
I can't see.
Yeah.
Danny.
All right. So our Hmong Anonymous today says, if you already agreed to forgive your girlfriend or wife after she cheated, I'm judging now. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Should you still bring that up again after 5 years? After all these years, he didn't even mind at all. All of a sudden, he is acting upset because of it. He must be cheating and just needing an excuse now. I bet if I left him, he would have someone else to replace me instantly. I will pretend to forgive him as well, like how he pretended to forgive me. When I have someone ready to elope with, I will do it when the time is right. Lesson here, never lie to a woman. I'm just judging the whole time because how do you know he's lying?
No.
That is
That is wild.
I did not expect this.
It's like a game for them.
yeah.
This is toxic. I love it.
Okay, so that first part, look, I think it's normal for these things to come back up. You can forgive somebody all you want, and you're gonna have these feelings, and it's also normal that maybe their weakest moments or at moments of their most insecure that they bring these things back up. That's what you get for cheating, right? That's what you get. That is the repercussions of cheating, is that you have betrayed this sacred thing, and that person now has the right to feel insecure. I mean, like, look, they're humans. They're going to feel.
At what point do you just kind of end it though? Because
when you're thinking like this,
is the resentment gonna be there forever? Probably.
Yeah. Because resentment, y'all, is one of the 4 horsemen that leads to ending a relationship. Right? When you're at the stage of resentment, it's kind of hard to build back from there. Right? And like Peng said, this person already breached the trust, right?
Yeah.
So for you to say, oh, how dare you bring it up 5 years ago? Well, how dare you cheat?
Yeah. And then even at the end, she was like, "Don't lie to a woman. You cheated."
Yeah. You
That
can't.
is wild.
You're in the wrong. You're in the wrong.
Yes.
The writer is in the wrong. The author of this is
male
in the
or
wrong.
female. It doesn't even matter. Right?
Yeah. It's not
it
a
was
man
wrong
or woman
in the
thing.
beginning.
Yeah.
Right. So it doesn't matter that this person, your partner, forgave you, and it's 5 years later, and he brings it back up. The hurt is still there. You can't tell someone how to hurt.
Yeah. There is an extent of how mad that guy can get.
Yes.
If the guy can't go and try to and be like, hey, I need to cheat now too to make it even.
Yeah.
That's not cool, right?
Inappropriate.
Yeah, like that's too far, right? I think if the person is feeling insecure, it is a conversation to be had where the person can bring it up and go, you know what? Like, dang, like that thing, like, I know we've already talked about this, like, but it's making me feel a certain way. Hey, your job is to comfort that and make sure they don't feel that way as much or anymore moving forward. But like, I think it's on the lady, or it's on the author.
If you care about this person, right? If you genuinely care about this person, you would care about repairing that rupture.
Yeah.
Right.
This person is more worried about, I gotta find a man to get me.
Yeah. that is
and not just a man, but a man to elope with.
Oh yeah.
And then leave. That doesn't even, all of that is morally wrong.
Yeah.
All of that.
Now she's just looking for a pass. She's
just leave him.
She's making up a scenario for him to have an excuse for her to elope with some man that you know,
just to justify her actions.
Exactly. And even let's say even if he is lying to you, why would you want to go through all of this?
Yeah.
Just to leave him when you could leave him now, girl. You don't even need all that drama.
This lady's
That's
dumb.
ridiculous.
This lady is dumb. Yeah. Well, the author of this is dumb. Guy or girl.
Inappropriate.
I think it's
entertaining nonetheless.
It is.
Yes, very entertaining. When you cheat and you open that door, just realize that it's more than just forgiving them. You know, I mean, it's just more than them, you know, being able to forgive you. It's something that they're gonna feel for the rest of their life, and
that does not
they
feel
know
bad.
that it happened. And if you guys choose to continue with your relationship, I think that's something that you have to be able to deal with. You know, and I don't know, but can we make the case that he should get over it?
I think he can. The thing is, you can forgive, but you can never forget.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, right? Something may have triggered it to come up again, right?
Yeah.
And so that feeling of insecurity, if he's acting upset out of nowhere, right? Then question that. Don't question if he's cheating, right? Because how do you know he's cheating? What if work freaking sucks? What if he's getting bullied at work and now you're going to go cheat on your your
Yeah.
partner,
Yeah.
and then you make his life worse.
She's
Damn.
probably like, he's doing exactly what I did.
Yeah. He's pulling away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is he going to the same
Exactly.
spot that I
Yeah.
did?
Yeah, and
That's
as the betrayer,
Yeah.
right? You do have a right to stand up for yourself if he's, beating you up and hitting you
Yeah,
and
yeah.
physically abusive, inappropriate, then yeah, I don't think you should stay.
Yeah.
But if it's based on your suspicion and not rooted in truth, then what is the problem in asking?
Yeah.
Good.
All right. So I think that
Mhm.
wraps up this part. Thanks for tuning in.
Mhm.
BBD, thanks for having us out. We had a blast at the
Yeah.
J4.
We did.
Danny had an awesome. So
Oh
hey,
my God.
mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Mission
all we
accomplished.
needed.
Y'all did awesome.
Definitely want to be
Yeah.
back next year
Yes.
for J4.
Yes. So now I'll remember to hold the mic closer to
Yeah.
my face. Yeah.
And I'll try more food. I'll show up earlier. I
Yes.
feel like
Mhm.
we rushed in the beginning when we
Yeah.
got there.
And we got to bring our own cardboard
Well, at least
Yeah.
we at
because
least,
they're doing such a good job.
at least we
cleaning
got
the
to the
place.
beer garden,
Yes.
which they started to charge to get in, and they raised the price of their alcohol. But
Oh,
Yeah.
we didn't talk about the
Oh,
beer garden.
Yeah.
it's yeah.
Well, you gotta increase the barrier of entry to limit the amount of drunkies.
True.
Yeah.
Right?
If it was free, everybody
But
would.
then
Because
also,
how many fights are we gonna have? Yeah. How many
also-
more fights
yeah.
do we want? Yeah.
I was just say less profits, but
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Yep.